and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm still having issues with my camera overheating, so we're making do in this room for now. Hopefully things will sort themselves out and I'll be able to go back into my normal room for filming. So you may hear a lot of background noises and things in this room because it's not as well kind of isolated, and the lighting's not as good either, so I'm sorry for that as well. But today we're going to be doing a first impressions video. If you've seen my makeup haul video which I released last week, then you would have seen that I unboxed quite a few new makeup goodies, so I thought I would try a few of them out today. So I will be trying NYX, Inglot and Sugarpill today, and I'm going to try and make a makeup look and see how it turns out. I've zoomed in a bit so that you can see the details a little bit better. Usually I'm a little closer to the camera than I am today. I'm not going to start off with an eyeshadow primer like I usually would, because I'm going to actually be using NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to start off with, because I really want the colours to pop today, and that's apparently what this does. And I know a lot of people use this as a primer, not just as, you know, like a kind of eye crayon. So I'm going to start off today with this all over the lid and let's see how it works out. It has a very creamy texture to it. It glides really easily. I'm going to try and blend it in a little with my finger. I managed to get a fair bit underneath my eye as well as all over the lid. So probably I should have used a little less because a little goes a long way. But I can work with that. I can make this quite a dramatic, shadowy look. Okay, so my eyes are significantly lighter. It works really well, it glides on easily. So now I'm going to go in with the colours and hopefully we can try and make them pop. So this is Sugarpill's Pro palette that I purchased. I'm going to start off with the yellow and put that all across the lid and all around and kind of build the colour up from there. Wow, this yellow is very yellow. I'm loving this. I'm using my Smith 230 blending brush to apply the colours today. As you can tell, that yellow is very bright. I'm loving it. Next we're going to go in with this orangey shade and do that kind of on the outer edges and around. That orange is bright. Look at that. That is literally just like, oh, hello. Hello, orange. It's lovely to see you. These colours are so intense. They're definitely worth the money so far. I am absolutely adoring this orange. It is so bright. Okay, now it's time to finally jump into this gorgeous red. And again, I'm just going to put that on the outer edges just a little bit and kind of work it in. Ooh. Okay, I am definitely seeing why this is the best red on the market. This is gorgeous. They blend like a dream. This is minimum effort, which is what I love. Minimum effort for the best payoff. This is amazing. Okay, so I've kind of ended up with this very dramatic sort of, possibly I've caught a virus and I'm about to die look, which I love, you know, let's face it, iZombie and all that. So I'm absolutely adoring this. I love the Sugarpill colours, I love the pigmentation, I love how they blend, I love everything about them right now. I am adoring them. They are fantastic and I will definitely be purchasing more of them. I'm going to go in now with Inglot's eyeliner gel. This has been all over the internet. I've seen so many people using this and saying how amazing it is, so I really want to try it out for myself. Sadly, with the setup that we've got going on in here right now, I'm possibly going to have to do it off camera because I'm not very good at doing my eyeliner with one hand. So I'm going to go and do this off camera, but I will be back shortly to show you how it turned out and give you my thoughts on it. So just stay right there. Okay, I absolutely adore Inglot's liner. It is very matte, it's very black, it goes on very easily, but it does dry quickly. So if you muck up like I did on this eye, then it does take, like, because it's already, like, it's dry like that. So you're gonna have to really kind of work it to fix it. This eye is not as good as this eye, so I'm just gonna pretend that it's all perfect on one side. So yeah, I love it. It goes on really well. It is a really matte black. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And it's so easy to use, which I really, really like. Okay, so now on to the last bit of this look. On my first impressions, I'm going to be using NYX's Vivid Brights liner. This is meant to be Vivid Fire. It doesn't look like a bright blue based red in the tube. I was expecting more like a blue based red, like a popping, you know, red, like a primary color red. This looks more like a berry red to me, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but let's put it on and see how it looks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like little dots of the liner all in this underneath bit, and see how that looks. The brush tip applicator itself is really easy to use. I'm actually really liking how it turns out. It's not as red as I wanted. It is a very kind of pinky based red. It's not like a vivid primary color red, but I am liking it. I do enjoy it. I think it's quite pretty. Okay, so the little dots are on there. It isn't as bright as I'd hoped. It's not a very blue based red. It's not a very popping red. When it said vivid, I was kind of hoping for more. But I do quite like it, so it'll be interesting to see how this wears. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go put some mascara on. I'm going to go out, run a few errands, and then I'll be back to give you my full first impressions, how it's lasted for a few hours out in the wind and the sun, etc. And I will be back to tell you my thoughts on all of these products, so stay right there. Okay, so I'm back and it's been 4 hours of wearing this makeup. I've been running around doing errands in the sun and the wind. So overall, I think it's held up really, really well. I'm not seeing any cracks. I'm not seeing any kind of smudging or distortion or anything. So I'm really, really loving the products that I used today. I will be leaving the links to all of them in the description box below, so if you want to check it out, I'll leave them there for you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you, and until next time, bye!